Title: Mosquito Monsoon Madness, Peru's battle with deadly dengue rampages on. TLDR. Peru's buzzing with a record-breaking dengue outbreak that has breached the 200k cases mark, leaving 200 souls counting their celestial stars. All thanks to the party crasher, El Niño, which is drenching the country in torrential rains, making it the perfect breeding ground for disease-spreading mosquitoes. The full story. In a wild twist of the climate roulette, Peru is currently experiencing its worst dengue outbreak in history, and it seems the situation is about to go from bad to unbearable. Why, you ask? Buckle up for this wild ride, folks. El Niño, the notorious bad boy of global weather, decided to drop by and bring along a torrential deluge. These heavy rains have turned the country into an all-you-can-breed buffet for Aedes aegypti mosquitoes, which spread dengue fever. Now, let's take a pause here. For those lucky enough to never encounter dengue, here's a quick heads up: it's an absolute nightmare. High fever, vomiting, aching muscles and joints, and in worst-case scenarios, it can be a one-way ticket to the afterlife. As we speak, the death toll stands at 200 and counting, with over 200k confirmed cases. Peruvian health officials are putting the blame square on the shoulders of El Niño, but is it fair? El Niño, after all, is just a cyclical warming of the world's oceans, known for being a catalyst to tropical cyclones in the Pacific. But wait a second, more rain equals more water storage, which equals more mosquitoes. Oh boy, we see where this is going. Turns out, when the Peruvians try to combat the El Niño-induced rains by storing water in open containers, they inadvertently invite the mosquitoes for a baby-making fest. Oh. So, the health officials have decided to play party pooper and are now banning the storing of stagnant water in open containers. Smart move, right? But will it be enough to keep the dengue menace at bay? Only time will tell. Now, here's a thought: is this just a Peruvian problem or a climate crisis knocking on everyone's doors? And if so, is storing water in open containers really the solution, or are we just, scratching the surface here? While you ponder over these questions, remember, with climate change, there's always a storm brewing somewhere. The question is, are we ready to weather it? Disclaimer: this article doesn't provide health or environmental advice. It's merely for informative and entertainment purposes. Always consult with a professional for health or environmental advice.